42, 51, 65, 90.
Come, life. Forget your losses. It's no fun playing with a doll partner. I hope for a good game tonight. Although, there's little in it for me. Just a couple of suicides.
Oh, my dear Dad, I wish you would grant me a favor.
A favor? A favor? Now isn't that just like a woman? Never met one yet willing to abide by the rules of a fair game.
But I want these two, whether I win or lose. I really must have them. They are geniuses. And you know how badly I'm in need of geniuses right now? Ungrateful, spoiled children. Those want to commit suicide over their first disappointments.
How many times must I tell you? The game must be played. It's the law. You know it as well as I do.
Oh, the law. Laws are always in your favor, Death.
There you are. I always said the universe would be in a wild state of disorder, that women have any say. No. The game must be played.
Whoever said anything about not playing? All I want is your consent to let them meet here before the game begins.
I bet this isn't so innocent as it sounds. Who are they? I haven't paid much attention to the case.
The youth and the girl. He's a poet and she a dancer.
A strong man and a beautiful woman. Up to the same old tricks, eh? You sly thing. You think if they meet, they'll fall in love and cheat me. Well, I suppose I consent. What will you give?
I'll give you Kaiser Wilhelm, the Tsar of Russia, George of England, and old Francis Joseph. That's 2 to 1.
Now that's dishonest. You always try to unload a lot of monarchs on me when you know I don't want them. Why, when we play for them, you almost go to sleep and I always win. No bargaining in kings, my dear.
I'll give you a whole regiment of soldiers.
Soldiers? What do you care about soldiers? You've been losing millions of soldiers in Europe for the past 2 years, and you're much more excited about these 2 rattle-pat young idiots. Your idea for a fair trade is getting something for nothing. You love too much. With such covetousness, how can you ever know the thrill of chance?
Oh, I'll give you anything.
Shh. Too late. Here's one now.
You've tricked me. You were only playing for time.
Come, sister. Be game. All's fair in everything but the dice. And just think. If you win this cast, the other is half won. And then they'll meet.
Who are you?
I'm Life.
Oh, I am Truth. Come on over. Who are you?
I am Death.
Death. How different of my dream of you. I thought you were somber and austere, but instead you're, if I may say so, just a trifle commonplace.
I'm not as young as I once was. One's figure, you know? Look at her. Pleasing exterior, eh? And yet, you wouldn't be seeking me if you didn't know me any better. Alas, my boy, beauty isn't even skin deep.
That is true. Death, I've been seeking you for weeks.
Yet, I'm always present. Where have you been seeking me?
Well, I tried to poison myself, but they snatched it from me. I tried to shoot myself, pistol, but they cheated me. Pistol wouldn't fire.
Well-meaning idiots.
So I came here to lead you to the sea.
Very good. Only hurry. Someone might come.
Why do you wish to die?
As if you didn't know. Did you not give me the power to string beautiful words into songs? Did you not give me love to sing to take love away? I cannot sing anymore. And yet you ask me why I want to die? I am not a slave. Slaves live just to eat and be clothed. And you have plenty of them.
Yes, I have plenty of them.
If I cannot have love to warm me, then I cannot create beauty. And if I cannot create beauty, I will not live.
Are you sure it was love I gave you? I think it was only desire. You do not seem ready for love.
Falsehoods, evasions. What is love then? You gave me a girl who sold flowers on the street. She had hair like gold and a body all curves and rose white like marble. I sang my songs to her and the whole world listened. And then that beast offered her gold. and she laughed at me and went away.
That is love, my boy. You were lucky to find it out so young.
Now I know it was desire.
Why will she persist in lying?
I'm a sport and a gentleman, and I must admit, life is as honest as I am.
Listen, youth, and answer me. Did your sweetheart understand your songs?
Why would she? Women do not have to understand. They must be fragrant and beautiful, like flowers.
And is that all?
Well, I don't know many women.
I will show you one who understands your songs. She's coming here.
To leap into the sea, like you.
Because she's lonely, waiting for you.
For me? But I do not know her.
But she knows you through your songs.
And you've been seeking me for weeks? Are you being fooled again by this tricky charlatan? You, who've had enough of life. There's no place for cowards among the lawfully dead.
Oh, death. Forgive me. Life, farewell.
Hold! The game must be played. It's the law.
So now it is you asking me to play. Come, life. Do me a favor. Grant me this one, and the girl. She shall be yours.
No. The game must be played. It's the law. I won.
Then I am to live in spite of myself. Death, I've lost you. Life, I hate you. Without love, you're crueler than death.
Soon the girl will be here. Then you will think me beautiful.
That's the comedy of it. You probably will.
Promises, promises. Love comes but once.
Who are you?
I am Life.
Life, dear. I must leave you. I cannot bear you any longer. You're so white and so cold.
What have you to complain of? Have I not given you fame, worship, and wealth?
What are all these without love?
What? You? Without love? How about all those who stand at your stage door every evening and bring you flowers and jewels? One of them shot himself because you stamped on his flowers. Believe me, my dear, that's all the love there is.
Love? No, that was desire.
Bah! Desire when they seek you. Love when you seek them.
No, no. Love understands. They didn't. They wanted to buy me in order to destroy me. That is why I stamped on their flowers.
Oh, the young, incurably sentimental.
Good. I'm glad you did.
Why, who are you?
I'm you.
You? The poet? You? Oh, I know all your songs by heart. I have kissed every line. Always, when I dance, I try to dance them. But why are you here?
He came to throw himself into the sea.
Oh no, you must not. What would the poor world do without your beautiful songs?
Don't worry, my dear. I have won.
Alas.
Why did you want to die?
His sweetheart left him.
His sweetheart? So he loves someone? Oh, I don't believe you. How could any woman he loved when he sings so sweetly?
His songs meant nothing to her.
Nothing? Oh, then she was not worth your love. She was like the men who wait for me at the stage door. She wanted to destroy you.
Such is life. Love is the destroyer. Always.
You're right. It's all a myth. Life, love, happiness. I must idealize someone, something. And then the bubble bursts and I'm alone. No. If she cannot understand, no one can understand.
Oh, how wrong you are. I understand. Don't you believe me? I have danced all you have sung. Do you remember the bird calls?
How beautiful. You do understand. You do. Wings flash and soar when you dance. You skim the sea gloriously, lifting your quivering feathery breast against the sunny wind. Dance again for me. Dance, my cloud flight.
The loveliest of all. But I can never dance for you anymore. I came here to die.
And you have forgotten already? Oh, you are all alike, you suicides. Life's shallowest little sea fools you again. And though you have seen through her, and know her for what she really is.
But I have found you.
Yes, and youth has found love. A real love at last. Love that burns like fire, and flowers like the trees. You shall not die. And I will fight you for her. Love is stronger than death.
Then life, you mean. Think of all the great lovers of the world. Paolo and Francesca, Tristan and Isolde, Romeo and Juliet. I claim them all. And who are you to set yourself up against such august precedents? You think he loves you, but it is not you he loves, it is your dances of his songs. He is a poet, therefore he only loves himself, and his sweetheart, for lack of whom he was going to die for. See, he has forgotten her already, as you will one day too be forgotten.
Why ask too much of me? I can only grant happiness for a moment, but it is true happiness. Love, creation, unity, all with the tremendous rhythm of the universe. I can't promise it will endure. I can't promise you someday too will not be forgotten. What if it is himself he loves in you? That too is love.
To be supremely happy for a moment, an hour, that is worth living for.
Life offers you many things. But what? She pours the sunshine before you to make you glad. She sends winter to chill your heart. She gives you love and desire and takes it away. She brings a warm quietness and kills it with hunger and anxiety. Life offers you many things. But what? Come closer, tired heart. Hold out your weary hands. See what pearl I offer to kings and beggars alike. Come, I will bring you peace.
Peace? Do you think I want peace? I, a dancer, a child of the whirling winds? Do you think I would be blind to the sunlight, deaf to its music, to my sweet applause, dumb to laughter? All this joy that is inside me, scattered in darkness? Dust in my hair, in my eyes, on my dancing feet? And yet life is so cruel.
My dearest, we will never leave one another.
She is mine.
Have you forgotten something? The game.
Oh, it is half won. She too has found love.
Yes, but unwilling to die, she laid her life on the knees of the fates. Therefore, we must play for her. It is the law.
Oh, I'm not afraid to play. This time I have you, Doc.
Have me. Nay, life, I am cleverer than you. On this game, it is the death of them both.
Of both? You lie. I have already won youth. You cannot die.
Youth cannot die, you say. This is true, but the girl dies if I win. Isn't that so? Well, what happens if she dies? What then? He loves her, yet he cannot follow. Nay, he'll be forced to live forever. Forever mute, forever regretting his loss, until you yourself beg me to take her.
Oh, Dad, I beg of you.
Life on her knees to death. Nay, sister, I couldn't help you if I would. Come, let us play. It is the law.
It is the law. I have won again.
Yes, curse of luck. But someday, we shall play for these two again. And then, it shall truly be my turn.
Yes, but we will have lived. Until then, death, you're powerless. I fear you not, and I will guard her from you.
Geniuses, geniuses.
How brave, how strong, how beautiful is my loving.
Well, that was a good game after all. You see, that's the difference between you and I. You play to win, I play for the fun of things. But tell me, Life, why is it you make such a fuss over dreamers and care so little for soldiers?
Oh, soldiers don't matter to me one way or another. But someday, the dreamers will chain me to the earth, and I will have the game all my way.
That is remain to be seen. But how about kings?
Kings are my enemies. Do you not remember how careless I was during the French Revolution? I've always had it on my conscience, and I think I'd feel better if I told you. Whenever I rolled a good combination, I juggled the dice.
Why am I not surprised? Heavens, aren't women unscrupulous? And yet, they call me unfair.
I warn you, I will stop at nothing. By the way, what's the game for tomorrow night?
A plague, and I regret to inform you, in that game you haven't a chance in the world.
Don't forget I have science to help me.
Bah, a fool's toy. I sweep them all together, men of learning and the ones they seek to cure.
But remember the sun. The blessed healing sun still rises every morning.
Oh, don't remind me of the sun.
582, 600, 1,000. I must never let him know how much I mind losing soldiers. They are the flower of youth. There are dreamers among them.
Someday you will die, but I'll be close behind.